Look around you. Count how many leaders there really earned that title. Not by fancy words, not by empty titles handed down or connections won, but by real, undeniable value. It stings, right? You've busted your ass, proven yourself over and over, yet people who don't bring half your contribution sit in front seats, get the deals, the praise, the trust. That frustration, that rage inside you, it's alive because it's real. Because leadership today isn't always about who delivers results. Too often it's about who's comfortable, who's connected, who fits a mold someone else carved. You're sick of waiting for some magical system to finally recognize real merit, but that system is broken. It wasn't designed to reward the ones who actually drive change. Here's the brutal truth. It's not guaranteed that leadership will come from proven value. It's often stolen, rented, or given as a favor. So, if you're sitting there thinking, I deserve better, or why am I invisible while others coast, you aren't imagining things. The problem isn't you. It's the world confusing comfort for competence, identity for impact, legacy for leadership, but don't settle for that. Don't ever accept that as your reality. So what do? You stop playing by their rules, you stop waiting for permission. You stop proving your worth to people who aren't willing to see it. Instead, you go find the people who do get it, those rare few who are hungry, obsessed, and fearless enough to build something real. You connect with others who don't just talk about meritocracy, they live it. You surround yourself with sharp, driven founders, investors, and leaders who break the illusions around rank and power. You create your own space where value isn't borrowed, but consistently earned. And how do you do that in practice? First, every single day, push harder than anyone else. Not just in your work, but in the way you show up, honest, bold, and relentless. Demand feedback that cuts deep, listen without excuses, and retool what doesn't work without delay. Leaders who earn respect don't coast, they evolve constantly. Second, cut loose the invisible chains of legacy and identity politics. Your background, your network, your title means nothing if it doesn't come with real output. If someone tells you it's how things are done, challenge that. Seek out environments where ability trumps everything, not just lip service. Third, be the link others need. Leadership today is a network, not a ladder. Find people whose strengths complement yours and make helping each other grow non-negotiable. When you build this brutal, no BS network, doors stop being locked because some outdated power structure says so. Finally, remember, earned leadership isn't static. Even if you reach the top, it's on you to keep delivering more value tomorrow than you did today. Complacency is your enemy. No one owes you leadership. It has to be conquered every day, in sweat, tears, and ruthless focus on creating impact. If you want to see what real leadership looks like, look for the people who don't rest on their past wins, who outwork their entitlement, who build bridges where others build walls. That's where trust, power, and capital will follow, not because someone handed it to them, but because they earned it again and again. Jesus, it's tough, it's unfair, it's brutal. But it's also the only way to lead in a world that's lost its way on who deserves what. If you're not ready to play that game at the highest level, stop wasting time. But if you are, then swallow the anger from being overlooked and weaponize it. Find your people, build your meritorious network, deliver results so undeniable that nobody can ignore you. That's how leadership is, and should be, earned. Nothing else matters. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and visit the featured link to discover more.